COVID changed the dating scene in more ways than we could have imagined.
I mean, we had a guest on our show who matched with a guy on Match.com back in the day, never met up with him in real life, saw him years later at a concert, and then they got married.
Since I've used apps since 2010, I believe, so we're talking 10 years, and I feel like even the way I operated, I went from serial dating to never getting past a third date to now meeting like the love of my life through an app. So it really just depends so much.
Ooh, she's the love of her life.
Yeah.
And there's a new kind of romantic courtship for the 21st century known as hardballing, where people are upfront about their non-negotiables, like cats or dogs, kids or no kids, conservative or liberal, Biggie or Tupac, flat earther or mentally stable.
I'm trying to think of like hard, fast ones that I think like patriarchy and feeling like someone's talking down to me. I think that would be a deal breaker for sure.
The deal breaker for me would be someone who just cannot see the world the way I want to see it. Someone who's narrow-minded. Someone who believes that I've actually met someone who thought America was the best country in the world. He does not ever want to leave the country. He's never left the country, and he doesn't understand anybody who would ever do that. That is a deal breaker to me. The biggest issue with dating apps is the people using the dating apps. For some reason, we've kind of abused that technology.
There's no way to see if someone is kind or compassionate or trustworthy or even funny, really. And that makes us fixate on things that ultimately don't matter as much in a long-term partnership. It's really interesting dynamic that we've created these rules, essentially, of how to use apps that really don't correlate to how we meet in real life. There's this expectation with dating apps because you're using it to meet someone to date. When you meet someone in real life, you're just kind of seeing where it goes. And that's just such a better way to set up the potential than going in with so much expectation.
We believe that the metaverse is not the way for human connection. When we talk to our listeners, what do they crave the most in dating? It's the affection, it's the eye contact, it's the energy you feel around someone when you're physically around them.